Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Evan Geyer. Today, we're going to talk about the reality of Social Security in America. And at the end of this, I will disclose my opinion on cloning. So, Social Security in America. One, Social Security is a special interest group. Two, we pay into Social Security throughout our lives. Three, we take out Social Security later in life or when we cannot work. Four, Social Security started in 1935. Five, the current Social Security tax rate is 6.2% for employees and another 6.2% for the employer. So that's 12.4% tax rate on the income you earn goes to the government for Social Security. I mean, think about a 6.2% raise if the employer didn't have to pay, and another 6.2% raise if you didn't have to pay. Well, not everyone's that responsible at saving for money, so it is kind of nice to have something there that the government has that we don't have as a safety net. Anyway, six. Much of the money saved for us is or was already spent and is no longer readily available for withdrawal. So it would be nice to have it, however, the government has already spent it. And the question is, do we deserve to be paid in full even though the money was spent and we were alive to allow our money to be spent on something other than it was originally planned? Should someone be or have been held accountable instead? And I believe, yes, somebody should have been held accountable and the money should have stayed where it was to be saved for the purpose that it was intended to be, so that they don't have to raise taxes in the future, or so that we don't have to get less of a benefit than we should be getting. All right. 7. Should we watch our kids and the youth pay high interest rates like indentured servants to support the lavish lifestyle of the lazy and retired? Should we actually do that? Even though the money was spent, should we watch our kids work for basically nothing, only to pay the interest on the debt? The interest on the debt, because we are taking out more debt to pay the retired. And as we take out more debt, the interest rate goes up because it's more and more debt. And we're past that easy money, good times. Should we watch them do that? All right. 8. They might not have got the money, however, we did spend the money. We need to hold ourselves accountable for the situation. We can care and make it not all about us, and realize if we were responsible for spending the money, whether or not we were in the government, voted or not, do we still deserve to be paid in full? I think no, because it's our money. However, we were a part of the ones who spent the money and could have chosen to find a way to save that money for what it was intended. Well, 9. What would cutting Social Security benefits help anyway? The first thing we need to realize is the economy isn't going to get better anytime soon, and this is a help, not a fix. There's trillions of dollars, more than $1 trillion spent on Social Security by the government every year. However, changing the amount of money that is spent on Social Security in a bad economy, which the economy's been going to get worse, and I've talked about oil and why it gets worse in other YouTube videos. It gets worse. So what does it help to cut Social Security? Well, when you cut Social Security benefits, interest rates go down and bond prices go up. So banks holding these trillions of dollars worth of bonds because they have cash that they loan out and they hold bonds on the side, and then they make money on the interest differential. If bond prices go up, banks are making money again. If bond prices go up and interest rates go down, that $30 trillion of debt that the U.S. has occurred throughout its life, we get to pay less interest on that. So it's time to turn the corner. And if we're paying less interest on the debt and banks are making money again because bond prices are up, it's going to help society. So maybe if those people who are retired save their money on their own and bond prices are up, they're going to make more money on their investments as well. So it's a choice. They can either get free money or they can make money on their investments, or we can go into hyperinflation. That may be a few years down the road, but we can go into inflation and they'll still get their Social Security check. However, a burger at McDonald's might be $10, or gas at the pump might be $10 a gallon, and they'll pay that way. So there's a reason for fixing and helping the economy, for trying to fix and change this stuff in Social Security. So what was my answer on cloning? I was going to say, well, no on cloning. Let's not clone. No. That's not the path we want to go down. And that's what I was going to tell you at the end of this video. Short movie. No on cloning. All right. Have a good day, and I will talk to you later, and see you.